About the reasons why, whether you're buying or leasing, looking out for your pet's best interest in Boston, or even greater Boston for that matter.
Yeah, just the general idea of pet friendliness. I mean, the basic question is it better to be an owner with a pet or a renter with a pet?
Exactly.
So what do you think about being a renter with a pet?
Yeah, I mean, exactly. A renter with a pet, obviously there's some pros and cons to that. A lot of the new buildings offered in and around Boston, the newer luxury buildings actually offer full service for your pet as well, like dog groomers, babysitters for your pets. So those are the type of buildings that you should probably consider when you're considering to lease. But on the buy side, there's a little bit different situation. I think that the buy side might outweigh the renter side a bit.
Yeah, I think it's definitely more advantageous to be an owner in Boston with a pet, because a lot of the condo associations allow owner occupants to have pets, but not renters.
Right.
So a renter might see, oh, but everyone has pets. Well, if they're a renter, they're not allowed to have a pet.
Exactly.
But the owners are allowed to. So the reason for that is to, avoid a place becoming like a kennel with all these renters and they'll have all these pets. They don't want that.
Talk about the condo associations a little bit too.
Yeah, I mean, the condo associations decide whether owner occupants ought to have pets. Some of them even allow renters to have pets, but mine in the Fenway where I live doesn't allow renters to have pets, but they allow owner occupants. And sometimes there are breed restrictions or weight restrictions. So, it's strange because you could have a Great Dane that weighs 200 pounds, which is fine, but if you have a pit bull, that could be like a restricted breed. So I'm not going to go into that, but that's just an example.
Exactly. So there's pros and cons to each, whether you're considering to buy or lease. But at the end of the day, you do have a little bit more power with considering to buy in this case because you're a little bit more flexible being an owner.
Yeah, it's better to be an owner and have a pet than a renter and a pet.
Yeah, because you don't it's like dealing with a landlord. Like it's dealing with a third party. Like the landlord doesn't have that same type of relationship with your dog, so they wouldn't know your dog, your cat, whatever,
right.
And they wouldn't exactly know how your pet responds in households and in certain situations. So they would get nervous, and that's also for generally to look out for the neighbors' purposes as well.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, again, we're going to be able to provide some content on this for you guys too, to take some reads at as well. And Jason, do you have anything else to say on this topic?
Yeah. Overall, Boston's a very pet-friendly city.
Mm-hmm,
I think some neighborhoods are more pet-friendly than others, but the thing to leave with here is that if you're an owner with a pet, it's a little easier than being a renter with a pet. Because sometimes, we have clients who want to rent a place, and if a place they love fits all their criteria, but then, our job is to dive deep into the HOA documents and understand whether they will allow a renter to have a pet before they get disappointed and we break their hearts.
Yeah, exactly. You don't want to get too far into the process, like Jay said. You go into purchase and sale and lose X amount of money, or sending all your applications after filling them out for a rental and knowing that you can't take your furry friend with you. So, leaving it at that, guys. If you have any questions, seriously, just swipe up to ask. Email each one of us. We'd be happy to help. Thank you so much, and thank you for watching.
Adams Fenway,
Dante Brazizi. Get at us on Instagram. We'll see you soon.
See ya.